All right, tonight's topic is going to be about confidence. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've probably already watched a crap ton of other videos talking about confidence, whether it comes to dating, public speaking, performances, whatever the case may be. You've certainly dabbled on the subject of confidence when you're deep into self-improvement. Well, let me give my little take and spin on it. I've never really suffered from confidence issues. Sure, I was bullied as a kid, but that's because I was always outspoken. You could say I was quirky, eccentric, but that's because I didn't give two F's, two S's. All right, jokes aside, I just didn't care. I was who I am, and I was proud to be that. And if you mess with it, then yeah, you can hang with me. I hang out with anybody just fine. And unfortunately, that also brings a lot of haters, because let me first tell you, I've got a mushroom haircut back in the day. Thanks to my mom. God rest her soul. But, of course, a mushroom haircut on an Asian boy? Oh, you're just asking for punishment. And needless to say, I've gotten my fair share of beatings. But, hey, here's something I realized. I was always quite confident. Always laughing, jovial, happy-go-lucky. Always the first to crack jokes. Naturally funny, charismatic. As you can probably see here, I've definitely am pretty well versed in the realm of public speaking, expressing myself. But here's the thing. As you level up, the image you present, the clothing you wear, the better looking you look. Does that make sense? Yes. The more well put together you are, you get the picture. The more expectations are laid upon you. Let me tell you, a few years ago when I first started online dating, I've got a few pictures up. There weren't anything to write home about. They were okay. They showcased my face. Yeah, I've got some hits. But these people were nicer, as in when I talked to them afterwards, after a date, I texted them. They were nice enough to generally respond back and tell me, I don't see things going out. And I said, thank you. Parted ways. But now, as you've seen my physique, I go on a date, text them, get ghosted. Now you might be wondering, as have I, why have my results dipped? It seems like my performance has gone down. Granted, I'll tell you what, I've gotten much more matches. Also because my pics are more professionally taken and edited. But your boy is pretty damn ripped, I ain't gonna lie. But why have my results gone down? So here's my conclusion. I've been going with almost anybody I could get out on a date with. Granted, they're above a 5. I've got to be remotely attracted to them. But my idea is more practice, the better. When it comes to like the actual really attractive ones, then I won't have to be nervous around them, right? But as I was saying, I've gone on many, many dates. Probably around 60 by now within the last year and a half. And sure, there's been a handful of really hot ones. Ones that I'm, right from the jump, are attracted to. We're talking about, whoa. Yeah, she's hot. Now, the funny thing is, the ones that are really hot, that I think are genuine knockouts, oh yeah, those I do the best with. Those I score. I get to like 5, 6 dates with them, makeouts, bedroom sessions, you know what. And now why is that? That's because I genuinely like them. I want them. And I'm just being myself. My funny, charismatic, flirtatious self. When those super hot chicks show up, well, just let nature take its course. It's pretty easy, right? Easy for me to say. But hey, just treat them like a normal friend. Anyone you would normally talk to, you know? Nothing special about it. Just minus the fact that, yeah, they're really cute. They're really hot. But hey, if they're feeling you too, you feed off each other's energy. And it adds up. It compounds. It multiplies. Haven't you heard of that saying? Like attracts like. If they know you like them, you know they like you, naturally, it adds up exponentially. So those that I find the most attractive, I'm in my game, in my element. I dial up that charm effortlessly, naturally. And here's the most important takeaway. I'm congruent with what my picture presents, what my package presents. You see, a guy that's ripped, chiseled, put together, hair done, got a face regime, skincare routine going down, well put together, what kind of expectations are set? If you really think about it, doesn't that make a little sense? Where, yeah, the better your pictures are, the better you present yourself, the more expectations they have. They're anticipating what you're gonna say when you open your mouth. You have to be congruent with what you're presenting, inside and outside. You see, me looking like this, as soon as I open my mouth, if I go, hello, nice to meet you. Can I give you a kiss? Oh, best believe she's turning a 180 and bolting. And if not, she can't wait to leave. And it goes back to those dates where, yeah, they may be a 5 or 6. I'm not all that attracted to them. So naturally, I don't really show that much enthusiasm. I wasn't nervous or anything. Maybe they felt more of a friend vibe. Maybe they feel like I'm friend zoning them. Perhaps that really is the case. There was no spark, as you might call it. And here's the little tip. What exactly is a spark, you say? Let's be crude about it. Let's not beat around the bush. It just means, are you sexually attracted? Spark means, are you getting turned on? Did you want to rip their clothes off? Visualize them naked, in the nude. It all comes down to that physical attraction, that lust. That's what a spark is. That dopamine hit. Were they attracted to you? Did they want to rip your clothes off? That's really what spark is. And unfortunately, it takes two to generate that chemistry, that chemical reaction. Because if one party ain't really feeling it, assuming the other person isn't completely oblivious to social cues, oh, they'll pick up on it. I'm pretty sensitive to these kind of things. I can tell when a woman's not interested. Looking away, distracted, not really engaging in the conversation, giving low effort responses, a few words, a lot of dead silence in between. Now, there's always going to be exceptions. Maybe the chick is nervous, but I've been on enough dates to be able to tell. And that's the thing. You can read all the books you want, watch all the videos you want, But nothing beats in-field, genuine experience. Live training. You gotta be out there, alright? I guarantee you, 5 dates trumps any amount of research, YouTube videos, whatever the case may be, of information. 5, 10, 20, 50, 60 dates? Oh, you best believe I know my way around by now. I can tell. I can categorize every girl to their level of attraction pretty easily by now. But I digress. Going back to having a well-put physique. We're all animals at the end of the day. Whether you like it or not, evolution is here to stay. And we've been evolving for millions of years. Technology, computers, the internet, those only came about within the last century. That's not going to override our primal thoughts, psychology, our being, our instinct. So, what kind of game you want to play? You want to maximize your chances, right? And of course, that means tapping into your biological nature. You got to hit the gym, man. You got to work out. I guarantee you, working out, putting together a muscular physique, that's going to pay dividends. You're going to turn heads. People will naturally respect you more because they know you put in the work. Especially in this day and age where everyone's either out of shape or flat out obese. You stand out that much more if you got a 6-pack. If you got a chest and guns to go with it. You're on top of that mountain already. And like I said, when you start off on the mountain, that's where they see you, up there. There are expectations. You're already presenting your package as glowing at the apex up there. That is why you gotta bring everything up to par. Work on your charisma, your speaking skills, the way you engage people, the way you lock your eyes, eye contact. Didn't they say something about talking? More than half the dialogue and communication is done without actually speaking a single word. Your posture, is your chest out? Straight? Are you slouching? Do you have that confident gaze, that little smirk, that seductive smile, that grin? Are you maintaining strong eye contact? These all play a part. And of course, do you have enough substance and experience in your life to actually engage in interesting conversation? Because sure, you can be a gym rat, hitting the gym all day, every day, but really? Is that all you got? What other things are you working on? What subjects, topics are you reading up? Hobbies, instruments you may be playing. Do something for yourself. Something you're genuinely excited about. So that when you speak to these women, you'll have passion and actual substance behind the words you speak. Everything works together in tandem. That is why it is paramount you have to bring all your lagging parts up. It's basically like having a Lamborghini, where let's say you got the outer shell The chassis is on point. It looks just like it, but the insides are all run down. It doesn't even work. How disappointed will the driver be when he gets in the seat and the engine doesn't even start? Not too great, is it? That's why you gotta work on yourself outside and inside. Spiritually, mentally, physically, everything all comes together and plays. The sum is greater than its parts. Did I say that right? You know what I'm trying to say here. But hey, maybe dragging on a bit too long, but listen. First and foremost, you gotta get your looks down. You gotta look healthy. That's pretty much it. Because at the end of the day, when we're talking about dating, romance, relationships, it's like I said, it all comes down to having offspring, progeny. We all want the healthiest, strongest babies. That's where you gotta present that package. You gotta be physically fit, viable, strong, strength, that virility, if you will. Yeah, that's it for tonight. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.